How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? TweaK here, back again with another video. Today we are going to be going back over the KILLA guide video. Now, a couple of things I want to say about this before we get started. My previous guides are still effective, but there is a couple of things I want to go over very quickly in this video with you guys. The loadout is very much the same, and it might even be, it's a little bit more expensive than last time, but it is so worth it for how fast you kill KILLA. So let's just get into it. So all you're going to want is this armor. You don't need a backpack. You don't need, honestly, even meds. You can bring some meds in your container if you want. It's completely up to you. But what we're going to be using is this, the 45 Vector. Now, with this thing, all you're going to want to do is grab a 30 rounder for it. And then inside this 30 rounder, you want to put some 45 rip rounds. So take out the little 13 rounder, and I have a box here called the KILLA Special just for this. You can put whatever optic you want on it. You can put a grip on it if you want. You can suppress it if you want. You can put a laser on it if you want. I generally just go for something like this, and I grab like an EOTech or something and just put this on it and just go like this. You don't really need the grip. If you're going to use a grip, I would recommend a shift grip or another grip that gives you decent ergonomics, because this gun has very, very little recoil as is. Now, the 45 Vector with rip rounds, I'm going to explain my reasoning why I really like using this gun for killing KILLA. Now, the first thing is, if you were doing regular geared runs on interchange, you can bring this gun with you as a sidearm. If you don't use it and KILLA's not there, you can unload the gun, fold it, dump it in a corner, get it back tomorrow in insurance, if you want to take somebody else's gear. Okay, so yeah, and you only really need to bring one mag with you. Now, if you're doing, you know, if you're going into interchange and you're going to kill KILLA and you're going to leave immediately, what you want to do, run up, kill him with the 30 bullets. It should be more than enough to kill him, and then use KILLA's gear. Now, you can choose to dump your Vector at that point and use KILLA's gear and just run out. That's why we only bring this with us. The only reason we bring this with us is to maybe tank 1 or 2 rounds off the spawn, or maybe a round from KILLA. You know, it might save your life, so it's worth using. But what you do is you run up to KILLA, you kill him, you basically throw your mags or your meds into his rig, you drop this, you equip his rig, you search his pockets. While you're searching his pockets, you equip his armor, you equip his gun, and you pull out his gun, and then you run to the hole in the wall extract. So I'm going to go over the route with you. I've had some problems with offline raids not spawning bosses, so I guess I'm just going to have to go do some online raids until I find KILLA in order to show you guys, you know, what to do. Now, the SJ6 here, you don't need it, but it's really, really, really nice for getting to the mall really, really fast. And one other thing I want to show you guys, there will be a clip inserted here. If you want to one-tap KILLA in the face, you can use the Lapua 338 with AP rounds. You will one-tap KILLA in his class 6 visor. It'll put his visor on like 5 HP, but he will die instantly. Brutal is clear. KILLA's dead. Oh my god.
Oh shit, power's on.
Oh, I can't with this fucking gun. Now, I know this is an expensive gun to run. I know the ammo's expensive, but trust me, it's worth it. It's actually a lot of fun. Now, the other ammo in here, Quake Makers and Luger CCIs. You can also use a standard Vector if you'd like. Just run a 50 rounder, or you can even run the 33 rounders as well. I think I have some here. Yeah, you can run one of these as well, the big sticks with the Quake Makers and the Lugers. But for me, rip rounds seem to kill him the absolute fastest. It's absolutely insane. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into an interchange raid, and I'm going to go see if I can find KILLA. So if I find him, I shall return. All right, so even if KILLA's not in this raid, it might take me a few times to find him. I'm going to show you guys the route of basically the way that you want to go in order to find him. Now, with these runs, you don't want to hang around. You want to get straight to your extract and just leave as soon as you kill him, pretty much. Oh, help if I went the right way in. So we're going to run straight through the front of the mall. We're gonna come in here. We're gonna look to our right, see if he spawns in the corner. He's not there. We're gonna run in here, check the front of this, see if he's here. Sprinting like this is actually very dangerous. I wouldn't recommend it. Gonna come in here. He could be in brutal, so this is the most common place you're likely gonna find him. Let me just kill that scav real quick. Also, watch here. He spawns here sometimes and he'll just hide there and you won't see him. Oh, here he is. No. That's not him. Never mind. Thought that was him. But yeah, you need to watch that spot in the corner there on the left because he'll get you. And then if he's not in brutal, you can also check Mantis, but from my experience, it seems to be incredibly rare that he spawns in there. And then down here, just go into general just in case he spawned back here. But again, it's super, super rare that he spawns here. But you want to watch out for him being right here. You want to watch out for him being right there, or most commonly sitting right there if he's here. And then here in the middle, like in these, he can be here as well. So I'm just going to go check Mantis just in case. But for whatever reason recently, I haven't had him spawning in here. And I've done a lot of interchange and I don't know why, but he's just not spawning here. Also, if you want to make a quick little bit of money before you leave, always check German. There's sometimes some pretty decent stuff in here. Just like a Tetris, just like that. So while you're farming away, check behind the counters too. You never know. And just like that, you know, you made a little bit of extra money. So now that you've ran through here and you haven't found KILLA, and if you are using an SJ6, if you run through here fast enough, it'll usually carry you to pretty much the end of the raid. You can stop and heal as well if you want, but I'm just going to run through here anyway because, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. That's a scav. I really hope that's a scav. Please don't bully me. You can also pre-pop painkillers when you run in here if you want before you get to where KILLA is. I've seen some people do that before, but for me it seems like a little bit of a waste of money. So all you're going to want to do, jump down here. And then we're going to run out here to the right, I believe is the fastest way to do it, because the left there brings you below the ollie ramp. We're going to come out here onto the street. Now, if you run through here early enough, you might run into other players. So just be a little bit wary of that before you run in here. One other piece of advice as well. I would advise that you mostly ignore scavs, if at all possible, unless they're running straight at you for some reason. I would just not bother engaging them and just run for KILLA, kill him, grab his stuff and leave. Be as efficient as you can. And then you're just going to want to run here into the corner. This is why you don't bring a backpack with you. You're going to use the backpack extract. So as soon as you kill him, you run here, you leave, you rinse, repeat. Super easy. So I'm going to go do another couple of raids until I actually find KILLA, and I will show you guys what it's like to kill him. And it's very, very simple, very, very fast, and pretty damn safe as well. Okay, so I'm just going to jump in here real quick. I'm just looking for KILLA again. But what I think of it, one of the best ways to farm him too is alternate your day and nighttime raids. Nighttime raids on interchange are basically the exact same as daytime. It's only really dark outside, and then inside the mall it's fine. One thing when you're running down here, if KILLA's ahead of you there, you're going to get beamed from a distance. So you need to be very, very, very cautious of that. That is a scav. I'll deal with him in a second. So when you come in from this side, I like to run in here. Check KILLA's back spawn over there. And then pretty much turn around and just keep going this way. So alternate your day and nighttime raids. And watch the long sight lines with KILLA. And just like that. Oh god. A little bit flustered right now. There is a dude right next to me. So all you want to do is what I just did and leave. Oh my god. I wasn't expecting KILLA to be here. I wasn't ready for it. I've been looking for this guy for an hour. Oh, I'm so hungry. This is after stream at like 1:30 in the morning. Oh my god. But yes. Basically, what you want to do is if you go back and watch the footage, I threw all my stuff into his rig. I was looting his pockets while I dropped my own armored rig. And then if he has an RPK, you can switch to it, or you can use the PP-19 if you run out of ammo for your Vector. And then you want to run straight through here. Go straight down, all the way down. And bear in mind, you won't be able to see a goddamn thing in this KILLA visor. So I guess you can put it up if you want. I'll put it down just for the sake of I don't want to get one tapped here. But yeah, be ready to put the key card into your case. Be ready to put whatever key he gives you into your case. You can get red key cards off him, blue key cards, green key cards, lab access key cards. I'm pretty sure that like any key in the game has a chance of spawning in KILLA's pocket, which is pretty insane. It's pretty awesome. So unfortunately, he only had the PP. But it is what it is. I think he only has like AP rounds in it. I don't know if he can get like 7N or whatever. But you're looking for like the 95 rounder filled with Eaglenik or BS. And then all the 60 rounders that he has in his rig as well. So one thing that I failed to do there, because I was in a little bit of a rush because I was getting pushed by a guy from behind. I actually just ran past a scav while the scav was aggroed on the other guy to run up there to KILLA. I also didn't know the KILLA turns on his flashlight at nighttime, so that's something I didn't even know. So there you go. But if we take a look at his gear here, there's something else that you can do. While you're looting him, you want to delete these 2 items and drop them out of your rig, and you'll be able to put more stuff in them. But there you go. It's pretty damn simple. And what I do is I keep the KILLA armors, obviously. I sell the lab access key cards because labs is not a map I enjoy playing. And then I will sell the gun. Sometimes I'll keep the ammo, sometimes I won't. Also, I've been playing this map for like an hour now trying to find KILLA. And in one of my last raids, I ran into this dude wearing a slick with an Alton, with an M-rig, with all of these mags stuffed into it with a Saloa like this. So not really sure what that guy was doing, but he met the rip rounds, and yeah, let's just say he's not doing so good. And on top of that, he has no insurance now. But yeah, 45 Vector. I'm also going to throw in a clip somewhere in this video of me killing KILLA with the 9mm Vector. Damn, he dies fast as fuck. Obviously, with the 9mm Vector, you want to use rip rounds as well, or you can use Lugers, or even better than Lugers, you can use Quake makers. Now, they're sometimes a little bit hard to get your hands on, but that's pretty much it. KILLA drops like an absolute sack of shit. As soon as you hit him with the rip rounds, he will die very, very fast. And this gun is very disposable, and I do this all the time where I dump it in raid and I get it back the next day, and then I use it for more of my runs. So yeah, there you go. New easiest ways to kill KILLA. The Vector is your best friend, or if you got the money and you want to have a bit of fun, run the MK18 and shoot him in the face. It feels very satisfying. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, make sure to hit the subscribe button, check out my stream, twitch.tv/TweaK, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out, my dudes.